तू भाई कहाँ घूम रहा है तू? शुभम को भी तू ले गया वहां पे और टीवी पे चल रहा है मेरा। तेरे को मैं पहले बता दूं। यस। और कहाँ घूम रहा है तू? तू भी पंजाब गया है क्या शुभम के साथ? अच्छा, अमृतसर जा रहा है। एक मिनट, मेरे को थंबनेल डालना है बस। अब मेरे को लग रहा है अबरा कडाबरा वाला स्पेल खुल जाएगा मेरा। हॉगवर्ट्स। चलो, मैं सारे अनलॉक कर रहा हूँ ये चीजें ना, जो भी यहाँ पे रास्ते में है। जैसे ये है ट्रायल, मैं ये सब कंप्लीट कर रहा था। ये मैंने कर लिया चालू। लेट्स गो। मर्लिन्स ट्रायल। किधर जा रहा है? रास्ते में जो जो पड़ रहा है वो सब कंप्लीट करता जा रहा हूँ मैं। अच्छा, वापस कब आएगा? मंडे या संडे? सही है। वंदे भारत में, वंदे भारत सही है, 5 घंटे में पहुंचा देती है। पहुंच गए।
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
अच्छा, मैं तो भाई वंदे भारत में जाऊंगा एक बारी। देखेंगे, इसको आग लगानी होगी।
Revelio.
कितने सारे हैं आग लगाने में तेरी।
Confringo.
दो हो गए। और कहाँ है बोरा?
Revelio.
और भी है क्या? उस साल बड़े सारे हैं। एक बचा।
Merlin himself would be proud.
हाँ, ये वाली भी हो गई कंप्लीट। नेक्स्ट। बड़ी सारी ट्रायल्स हैं इसकी, मर्लिन की। मेरे को लग रहा है मेरा मेलो स्वीट खत्म हो जाएगा। एक मिनट, एक मैसेज आ रहा है। ओके, शताब्दी में जा रहा है। शताब्दी में सही है।
Revelio.
इसका क्या है भाई? इसका भी वही है,
Confringo.
आग लगा लगा के जलाने हैं तेरी। बस उसको जलाना भाई। चलो।
Revelio.
और कहाँ है?
Confringo.
जल गए सब। ओह या, गुड नाइट। अगली कहाँ है अगली? वो इधर रहेगी एक, ये वाली। चलो कोई नहीं। यहाँ पे बकरियां कौन लेके आया? इसका क्या करना है? अच्छा इनके ऊपर जाना है, चलो फिर। ओए अरे यार काम खराब हो गया ना। चलो दोबारा करते हैं। इट वॉज सो इजी मैन। यहाँ से करेंगे अब। उल्टा उल्टा जाएंगे, उल्टा। नेक्स्ट इनको मार के आता हूँ पहले, इसको जाके। ये साले आजा बेटे आजा, मकड़ियाँ हैं यार। ये बच्चे करनी पड़ेगी।
Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy! Defender!
बच्चियाँ सी बच्चियाँ। Let's go to another. इधर है पास में। चलो भाई, मिल गई।
Lumos.
Lumos. एक हो गया। Okay, where is the pillar? Wait. इधर आओ। पूरा। Good boy. Where next? पूरी। ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਐਸੀ ਦੀ ਤੈਸੀ ਲੈ। ਇੱਕ ਹੋਰ ਚੱਕ। ਆ ਲੈ।
Protego! Stupefy!
Dead. कुछ है?
Lumos.
सारे मर्लिन ट्रायल्स कंप्लीट कर लेने हैं सारे। नेक्स्ट बड़े सारे मर्लिन ट्रायल है यार, इस पे चलते हैं। क्या होएगा इस ट्रायल में? क्या करना भाई? क्या करना है? दिखा तो दे कुछ। वो नीचे है कुछ, तो नीचे है। लड़ाई करनी है क्या? एरिया है सिर्फ ऐसी। बस करना क्या, ये बताओ। मर्लिन ट्रायल कैसे होगा कंप्लीट? मर्लिन क्या है तेरे ट्रायल में भाई? ऊपर से देखता हूँ। What is there to be completed? ऊपर है क्या कुछ? ये है कुछ इधर। अच्छा, बॉल लेके आनी है, मगर कहाँ से लेके आनी है? इधर होगी। ये रही ना। Oh yeah, go down, go down, go down, 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 down. Done. Next. इधर बड़े सारे बंदे थे, लड़के आता हूँ उधर जाके ना, because I am a fighter.
Found ya. Leviosa. No, don't. Protect. I'm not done. You won't.
बड़े सारे आए हैं।
I'll have taken your life before you even realize it's gone.
अच्छा जी।
Arrest the Leviosa. Stupid. Stand a chance if you might want to look up. Leviosa. Hardly.
Now, this has become personal.
अच्छा जी।
Arresto momentum. Depulso. Accio.
अब देख फिर।
Confringo. Glacius. Expelliarmus.
खत्म। है कोई और? है कोई? है कोई?
Revelio.
ਓਏ ਬੰਦੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਐਸੀ ਦੀ ਤੈਸੀ ਆ ਜਾ।
It's exhausting. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Closer. Best to be sure.
Incendio. Allow me to Leviosa.
Misery.
Stop that right now. Expulso momentum. Protego. Superfly. Too slow.
हाँ भाई, आज मेरी नून शिफ्ट थी, नून शिफ्ट होगी खत्म। अब हम खेल लेंगे। आज कोशिश करूँगा खत्म कर दूँ। कहाँ है पूरी? लॉन्ग वीकेंड है, तो अब खेलेंगे जम के।
Revelio.
इस वीकेंड खत्म हो जाएगी गेम, क्योंकि 74% कंप्लीट हो गई थी कल ही। डिम्पी भाजी तो पार्टी लेनी है। भाजी आज वीडियो चाहिए। अच्छा झाड़ू नहीं आ सकता। भाजी आज वीडियो चाहिए यूट्यूब दी। ਉਹਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਭਾਜੀ ਟਾਇਰ ਲੈ ਰਹੇ ਸੀਗੇ। डबल पार्टी हो गई। हाँ
I know
ट्रूली
what
ऑटो
that
दी
means.
वीडियो
Merlin
भी
trial.
चाहिए सेलिब्रिटी।
Revelio.
क्या करना भाई। अच्छा इधर क्या है? डायरेक्टर देंगे। डायरेक्टर तो हले स्ट्रगलिंग वो है ना, स्ट्रगल कर रहे हैं। इसमें क्या करना है भाई?
Levioso. Accio.
उई, अच्छा मेरे को लगा एक्टिव से कुछ आ गया। फंडिंग बहुत है कह रहा है डायरेक्टर से। पूछोगे कहेगा बिल्कुल फंडिंग नहीं है। इसके अंदर क्या करना है?
Accio.
उड़ के देखते हैं, कुछ ऊपर से दिखेगा। समझ नहीं आ रही। Why are these 4 गोले here? सही बात है। डिरी क्रॉल, ये भी सही बात है। सेबेस्टियन के बाद चलते हैं, अबराकडाबरा सिखाएगा। सही बात है। ओके यार इजी है।
Lumos.
कहाँ है भाई? किसके अंदर डालना है इसको?
Revelio.
वो नीचे।
Lumos.
लेट्स गो। नीचे गिरेंगे यहाँ से। दो मकड़ियाँ।
Potato. Stupefy.
खत्म। गुड। नेक्स्ट। और कहाँ है? और खंबे कहाँ हैं भाई? Where are more pillars? उड़ के देखता हूँ। नीचे तो नहीं है। एक हैरी पॉटर की गेम मेरे को याद आ रहा है, मैंने तुम्हारे वहां पे भी खेली हुई है छोटे होते। थी ना कोई हैरी पॉटर की गेम पहले ऐसी, जिसमें हम स्पेल्स वगैरह यूज करते थे, उड़ते थे। कोई तो थी, मैंने तेरे वहाँ पे ही खेली है पीसी में। यार ठंडे ही नहीं, वही नहीं मिल रही, जगह नहीं मिल रही। छोड़ो इनको, अपन मेन मिशन करेंगे। लेट्स गो।
Revelio.
एक डेंडरलिन की मिसिंग है, तो मेरे को मिल नहीं रही। एक क्यों होना है? ग्लोब। अंडरक्राफ्ट।
You'll never believe
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the
आजकल
scriptorium.
डिम्पीबाजी का शेयर
He didn't
गिरी
want his
जा रहा है,
knowledge
गिरी जा रहा है,
shared with
गिरी जा रहा है,
anyone who was
11
afraid
पे
of
पहुंच
the
गया।
power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it. Because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl.
सही गल है।
And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to
क्रूशिया मारो
stop.
इसको।
Leave this alone,
नहीं लगता।
Ominous.
Lumos.
I'll be on my way.
ए रुक जा, ओए रुक जा, ए रुक जा।
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago.
ओ दे मेरा
It's why they died.
फोन द स्टैंड।
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Revelio.
ये कौन सा दरवाजा है? अच्छा, इसके अंदर हम गए थे शायद. बाहर ही खड़ा सेबेस्टियन. अब क्या करना है?
Revelio.
ओए अबराकडाबरा. अबराकडाबरा सिखा भाई. इधर कोई है बात करने वाला?
Revelio.
कोई तो है जिसको बात करनी है. Who wants to talk? Who? इसके नीचे. चलो जाके देखते हैं. हट जाओ. आवाज आई.
Revelio.
Let's do another mission then. कोई तो है जिसको बात करनी है. नहीं करता जंप.
Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said.
Defaulto.
खुल गया. जा तो चुका इसके अंदर में. Let's go to another mission. Acquire recall. Netty को चलते हैं. Netty. Naughty.
Revelio.
नहीं है कुछ. कोई है इधर? कौन है भाई? ऊपर ही है.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I
अच्छा
had
ये मदर है
hoped
इसकी
to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She
हले
sent me
तो
an hour
हले
telling
नहीं
me
सो
that you
सकता
have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark
हले
wizards.
सोने का टाइम
She
नहीं आया
berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right.
सोऊंगा
I do
2
not
घंटे
want you
तक
visiting
3:30
Hogsmeade for the
तक
near future.
सो जा बोल के भाजी ने बहुत नींद ले
My
आती है
little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would
और
still be
तुसी
with
क्यों नहीं
us.
सोते ये देख रहे हो आज
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged
सही
from
गल है
practicing it. However,
देखा
I
गया
am
उस
an
टाइम पे फिर
animagus, and it is in my gazelle form
अमृत
that
वेले
I have
ज्यादा
been
अच्छी
able
नींद
to
आती
wander
है
the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin.
तन्मित भी
That
आजकल
is how
अमृत
I
वेले
managed
सोती
to
है
spy
जाके
on Rookwood and Harlow.
काले दी छुट्टी चल रही है इसलिए
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor
आज
Weasley
तुसी फिर
considers it much too
ਉਹਦੇ ਚ ਆ
dangerous
ਗਏ
to teach at Hogwarts.
ਕੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਵਿੱਚ
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming,
yeah.
but Mother
Yeah,
is less
yeah.
enthusiastic
You can do it,
about
yeah.
it. She says that no creature,
Lachkana.
especially one as
Lachkana.
rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in
ना
my
साडे
gazelle
गिफ्ट
form.
सीगे
But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
लो
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That
लो
may be safe,
ए देखो
but I do not
मैं
believe
ले
that
लेनी
it
है
would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here
गलत बात
during that rather awkward conversation.
बहुत गलत बात
Revelio.
ओए, एक आवाज सी आई पता नहीं कैसी आवाज
Professor, could you tell me how you and Natty ended up at Hogwarts?
I can. That is an easy question. We are here because of Professor Weasley.
You knew Professor Weasley when you were in Uganda.
I knew of Professor Weasley. As you may or may not be aware, Professor Weasley's work once took her around the globe. Without providing detail that is not mine to share, I can say that she was well known in our wizarding community for, well, sharing magical knowledge between countries.
Professor Weasley seems quite knowledgeable, so I'm not surprised to hear she'd do that sort of thing.
Indeed. Although I suspect there is much about each of your professors that would surprise and impress you. Such exchanges of information, ministry sanctioned or not, have occurred for centuries. It was an African sorcerer, in fact, who shared the unlocking charm with a certain wizard from London. A thief, rather unfortunately.
I see.
But back to your original question. Professor Weasley had heard of my work and life in Matabeleland and my time teaching at Ouagadougou. She was deputy headmistress at Hogwarts by then, and when the position of divination professor became available, she contacted me. Her timing was perfect. I'd just foreseen a change in Nat's size and my circumstances and knew that we needed to leave Uganda. Natsai was as ready as I was for a new adventure. So, off we went.
That is spoken of your move. She was quite kind to me my first day here, in Charms.
That sounds like Natsai. I'm glad she has found a friend in you. Now, I must return to my work. As I've told Natsai, do be careful. I had a vision earlier this year of her with a friend, flying on winged beasts. Perhaps unsurprisingly, she will neither confirm nor deny my visions. Unless it suits her.
Let's go.
Revelio.
What next? To recall no where कर दें to recall कितने मिलेगा? Let's find him. recall. इधर मिलेगा. Okay, let's travel to this point first. उड़ेंगे अब हम. नहीं, पहले वो खाओ रस जाके. वो रस खाओ जाके. रस खाएगा तभी तन्नू दूजी चीज़ देन देगी.
This looks intriguing.
Levioso.
ये वाला पकड़ूंगा.
Assignment's all finished. Protego, stupid one.
Guru, if you're not dead, no कोई फर्क नहीं पैंदा.
Glacius. Expelliarmus. Defender.
ये मारे गए.
Levioso.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Let's go to the class.
need to race now, my friend.
Let's fight first. Where is the entrance? Where is the entrance? Entrance. Okay. I will make my own entrance. वो रही entrance वैसे उड़ने की जगह नहीं है. I found the entrance. चलो भाई.
Oh,
आजा. आ तू भी चक. आजा सामने ते आ. लोग दे चमचे ले पड़. Wait,
coming back this way.
आजा.
you only have Ranrock to blame. Revelio.
ओए ये मसला था.
Levioso. Accio.
Done. और भी है कि?
Revelio.
Okay.
Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
One more is there, but where? Let's see. मिल गयो. ओए मिल गयो.
Accio.
आ जाओ.
So tricky after all.
चल यार मैं नहीं लड़ना. लड़ाई करना पाप है. नाल सारे लड़ते हैं मगर मैं किसी नाल नहीं लड़ता यही राज है अच्छे रहंदा जो सीख लिया वो जी गया जिंदगी
To learn.
Oh, wow.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh. Can't say I'm terribly fond of all the...
I take it you're ready to learn...
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary.
Okay.
The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
Okay.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile.
Bombarda.
Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go. And try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Professor, might I have a moment?
Yes. What is it?
I was wondering what inspired your interest in magical beasts.
Are you considering some sort of profession in the field?
I haven't decided quite yet, but I do find magical beasts fascinating.
You do seem to engage well with the beasts in class. I believe that when choosing a path, particularly of a scholarly nature, one must take into account both one's enthusiasm for a particular subject, as well as how one may best serve the students to whom one is obligated to both inspire and teach.
Of course, Professor. When did your path become clear?
I recall it quite vividly. It was the summer between my 6th and 7th years. I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling alchemy eggs and disappeared in the mountains near my home. I knew of the alchemy, of course, from my studies, but they are native to lands east of here, such as India. I wondered if it was possible that an alchemy could be so nearby. Hence, I went to find it.
Seems quite a challenge finding an alchemy in the mountains.
It was. After a few days, during which my parents grew increasingly annoyed at my absence, I found what little remained of the wizard egg trader. He was near a tree hollow. And there, inside, was a nest with 7 silver alchemy eggs.
What did you do with them?
Nothing. Beasts are to be valued for what they can provide for wizard kind. Protective clothing, potion ingredients, even wand cores. Only poachers see the value in ending a beast's life for galleons. I left the eggs alone. I hid. And moments later, the beast flew right over my head. Breathtaking. She then seemed to all but disappear as she shrunk to fit into the hollow.
That sounds incredible.
Indeed. I knew in that moment that I needed to understand all that I could about beasts and ensure that wizard kind learned to benefit properly from them. Now, I trust that I have answered your question. You would do well to continue your study of beasts, regardless of your chosen path. Beasts and all that they provide will vastly improve your life, and perhaps one day even save it.
I shall remember that, Professor. Thank you.
Will always look upon you as a trusted ally and friend.
I adore Fairy afternoon.
Bombarda! Revelio.
I have no concern of food.
Revelio. So this is the underground harbor. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Too obtuse?
Revelio. Lumos.
ऊपर जांदा रास्ता सीढ़ियाँ राइट से घोड़ा पे
Revelio. Lumos.
Safe flying!
I can't wait till all my sisters.
Lumos.
Crossed Wands champion, eh?
I don't understand this.
book Professor
ਜਦੋਂ
Weasley asked me
ਮੈਂ
to find should be around
ਆਪਣੀ
here
ਗੱਡੀ
somewhere.
ਠੀਕ ਕਰ ਦਾਂ ਤਦ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕੌਣ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਨ ਦਿੰਦਾ
Revelio.
ਪੰਗੂ ਲਾਮਾ
Professor Weasley asked me to get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough for schoolwork. Oh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The Golden Snuggery.
No, incorrect. The answer was the Golden Snidget. The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done.
Oh,
Since it makes the
tukka.
drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Horcruxes.
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
अबे यार.
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice potion
अबे
can
बात
be
तो
used to change
भाई.
things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you.
नहीं,
And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration. Revelio.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why. I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her hostile into an owl to stop students from cheating. Taking owls a bit too literally, if you ask me.
Beautiful.
Goodness. Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of
Guys
you.
always love
Or it
street dogs.
could just be my
I have two
eyesight.
in my house. Both are on my bed.
Now, you all know what to do.
One laughing, one angry. One black, one blight.
I hate to...
Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying.
Okay.
OWLs will be here before you know it.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
No.
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and food, and I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available.
Okay.
Glad to see you were paying close attention.
Something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the open, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Okay, coming.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring some of this thing's gobbledygook.
Okay.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Sebastian से मिलेंगे Sebastian.
High Wing, go!
I thought my owl might treat you worse. If there's any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the Catacomb.
I came as soon as I could.
I've been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock tourists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea. But perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Brookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
We must remain unseen.
There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
It won't be long now before we find another repository.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Blood.
Silent as a grave. You think you're... There you are. I know you're here somewhere. Let's get this over with.
That was unimpressive.
Confringo!
You won't get away with it.
Bombarder! Stupefy! Confringo!
An utterly pitiful display.
Bombarder!
You won't get away with that.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Way up. Trivius Totalis.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Nothing over here. Someone there? Nothing to see now. I didn't touch your helm. Thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. Know who my friends are now, don't I?
What's that? Who's that? I shall avenge your death. Get away with that.
Confringo! Bombarder!
I shall avenge your death.
Confringo! Bombarder!
And the fun is...
Fun is a relative term. Revelio.
And that was relatively fun.
Confringo! For better or for worse, we're in.
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you, I suppose it...
Patricius Totalis. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Not quite.
Confringo! Potato! Stupid again!
I shall avenge your death.
Confringo! Defender! Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Confringo!
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Levioso! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Revelio. Confringo.
That bridge has seen better days.
Reparo.
Confringo! Reparo.
सारा जादू मैं ही करना है, तभी कुछ नहीं करना है। Okay. Itchy. Very, very itchy.
Well, we're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ramrock's
Wait.
loyalists have all but declared war.
Lumos.
बच गए।
Confringo. Lumos.
Lumos.
Confringo. Arresto momentum. Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio. Confringo.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Let's fight.
Why am I not surprised?
Bombarda.
Don't you try again! I won't rest until you're
Glaciers. Bombarda. Confringo.
I will make you. I won't rest until
Bindo. Glaciers. Confringo. Bombarda. Potato. Stupefy.
Let's get this.
We're not finished yet. Glaciers. Confringo. Glaciers. Confringo. Defender. Reparo. Confringo. Bombarda. Defender. Glaciers. Confringo. Bombarda. Protego. Defender. Glaciers. Confringo. Bombarda. Glaciers. Confringo. Defender.
Certainly clears the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know.
Confringo.
have a look around. A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Confringo! Confringo! Levioso! Accio! I wouldn't be surprised.
Wingardium Leviosa.
More rune symbols. Confringo! Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us
Sebastian,
unravel
I
more
think I
of this
found
mystery.
something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Lumos. If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
लड़ाई होगी भाई, लड़ाई होगी। पहले मैं जाऊंगा। ओए बाहर बैठा वेट कर रहा है, वही कुटने आते। Next. अमित किथे है?
What was the ministry? Revelio.
I should like to
Revelio.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Okay.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Okay. Chalo, let's go the shortcut way. Okay.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Charlie. Let's go. Go, go, go.
Clever.
Chalo, 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 chalo.
The door is looking at us.
Okay, समझ गया. पेटियां भी इतनी खोलनी बोल गया. Okay. Got it
Books
now.
so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
go, let's go. Lift. वाह खुल जा सिम अच्छा पीछे खुल गया.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
ओए पत्थर आए.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing them is something else altogether.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
Watch your step round here.
तेरी कितने सारे बंदे हैं. इधर आजा उधर जाना है.
Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right. Who's that? Where are those plans gone? Schematics in my hand a moment ago. I've never seen a sword like it.
We're being watched by a door.
Who's that? You will regret coming here. If you see them, attack! Glacius! Confringo! Bombarder!
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
खुल गया.
Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
But a schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
वही तो ढूंढना है भाई. Let's go quickly.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Someone there?
तेरी
Revelio.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Away when they see me, humans do. Every time.
Wizard Curtis Totalis. Huh? Who is it? Thought I heard something.
Only 2 are remaining.
Over here!
Rebellion.
Oh, that was meant for me.
Confringo.
I will make you pay.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another Rebellion. This place is more complex than I had expected. Confringo. Depulso. Accio. Revelio. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. Don't wish to be seen doing.
Why, it's a grapple, you are.
Patrolling this area is a waste of my time.
What there?
there? Enjoy suffering, do you?
Blazes, defenders, for fire.
One less human to worry about.
Never seen anything like that before.
I won't. Stupid this out. Don't get unnecessary.
Many of them are there.
That should be the last of them, Amit.
Accio.
Deposit.
Quite good at sneaking about. You'll see. This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about what just happened? Can we please talk about what...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Revelio. They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who'd set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch when I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Revelio. I hope Professor Fig...
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
Compulso! I should investigate. That's that. Settled.
nice of you to stop by.
Away, High Wing! Away! Faster, High Wing! High Wing! Go! Mysterious and a bit
It was nothing.
You're here. Good.
Nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air refreshing?
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned...
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I needed to tell you what I've learned. I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Lumos.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
At least now we know we're not alone in there.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the two insect.
Accio. Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Confringo. Depulso. Accio.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified. This room is taller than it looks.
Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Revelio.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Arrest for momentum. Potato. Stupefy.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there. All this brass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Confringo. Accio.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar. Accio.
What did you find?
Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. I need to find a safe way across. Lumos.
Confringo! Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! Accio! Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Rickety bone bridge complete. Revelio. Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Accio. We're in the tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something.
Confringo.
The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. go. Something troubling ahead.
Confringo! Revelio. Depulso.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
Accio. I tried.
Guardian Leviosa.
Accio. This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols. That worked. Keep going.
Revelio. Accio. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Revelio. For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Confringo! Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian! The relic! Look!
Could it be?
Revelio. The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle. Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Confringo!
Glacius! Confringo! Bombada! Potato! Stupefy! Defender!
Revelio. Confringo. Bombada. Defender. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne. When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke! Over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
नहीं हले आबराकडाब्रा मिला नहीं यार आबराकडाब्रा सिखाया नहीं इन्हें हले तक सेबेस्टियन सिखाएगा चलो बच गया
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did you expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Repair करिए. Give me repair. Wait.
Repairer. Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Reparo.
What are you up to now?
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Revelio. What do we have here? A demiguise.
Going round for tea again? Not at her house.
Revelio.
You won't catch me there. Not up in she bought. Last shop.
Work hard and don't be late.
Revelio.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Revelio.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and am trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, But those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir. I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
what have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Being an officer of the law.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprised Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Oh.
I would much prefer to.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Is it worth it?
Natty must be around here somewhere. Yeti's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio! Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Her footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! Door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Revelio! I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Using that girl as bait, Amron's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow says her friend had been reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
Yes, for goodness sake. I don't want to work with goblins. Not now, not ever.
Revelio.
You can't keep your...
They don't seem to care for me in Hogsmeade. Can't say I blame them with all I've done there.
I wouldn't go back to Pierpont Ford if they was giving out games. What? Say what you will about Feldcroft, but the estate is spacious. An aversion to the dark arts merely highlights an immaturity of thinking.
I rob every traveling that's passed through here. They never see it coming.
It's still in desperate fits. Suits me just fine.
I've had enough of Feldcroft. Hope I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. He'll tell on us first chance he gets. When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hog's Head. Or perhaps I'll just
Hey!
Concentrate. Can't let anyone get past me this time. Let's finish this job and be done with it. Waste of time, this is.
Miss a payment with me, and I'll make you pay through the nose.
So where are me lads in Rookwood times is glad? Someone messing about?
Share alike, say I. Some robbing.
What's that? You afraid to face me? Aha!
Arresto momentum.
You will not survive this fight! Pay for your...
Confringo, Glacius, Bombarda. Defender.
Can't hold up forever.
Imperial.
Knew you were still hanging about. Ha! You're easier to spot than an eruption. Expulso! Expulso!
There'll be more.
Bombarda.
How dare you do such a thing to me?
Imperial. Confringo, Glacius, Bombarda. Defender. Revelio.
He must be here somewhere. Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able
Revelio. Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.
My wand is somewhere in this room.
Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Levioso! Arresto momentum. Lumos. Confringo! Lumos. Revelio. Alohomora. Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Revelio.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful.
Revelio.
Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio.
Let's find Officer Singer and end to Harlow once and for all.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabel right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashbinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Leviosa! Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Revelio. Levioso! Accio!
Afraid.
are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Deke has an idea to share with you.
There. I'm not going to hurt you. I'll look after you. Professor Howard will never believe this.
when you have a moment, please come and talk to Deke.